This disclaimer image establishes the channel's mission to help busy home cooks break down complicated recipes into simple, visual step-by-step guides. The legal disclaimer ensures transparency about recipe sources and viewer responsibility. Instant Pot Chicken Cacciatore, classic Italian. Hunter-style braised chicken made easy. The Instant Pot. Bone-in chicken thighs are browned until golden, then pressure cooked in a rich, tangy sauce of fire-roasted crushed tomatoes, black olives, capers, bell peppers, onion, garlic, white wine, and Italian herbs. Optional soy sauce and fish sauce. Add an incredible umami depth. Ready in about 50 minutes. Tender, juicy chicken smothered in a bold, flavor-bursting cacciatore sauce. Serve over pasta, rice, or with crusty bread. Here is the written ingredient list for Instant Pot Chicken Cacciatore recipe guide. All right, let's get everything you need lined up before we start. This recipe is pretty simple. No fancy or hard-to-find ingredients here. For the chicken itself, grab 6 bone-in, skin-on chicken thighs. Bone-in thighs are perfect for pressure cooking because they stay juicy and tender. You'll also need some salt, black pepper, and about a 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour to give the chicken a light coating before browning. For your veggies and aromatics, you'll need 1½ tablespoons of olive oil, 1 onion sliced up, 1 bell pepper sliced, and 3 cloves of garlic that you'll mince. These form the flavor base of the whole dish. For herbs and spices, it's just 4 things. 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, 1 teaspoon of dried thyme, 1 tablespoon of tomato paste, and 2 bay leaves. Simple but packed with flavor. Now for the sauce and liquids. This is where the magic happens. You'll need ½ cup of dry white wine, a Sauvignon Blanc, or Pinot Gris works great. A 1/4 cup of pitted black olives, 2 to 4 tablespoons of drained capers, ½ cup of unsalted chicken stock, and 1 28-ounce can of fire-roasted crushed tomatoes. There are also 2 optional but highly recommended ingredients. 1 tablespoon each of soy sauce and fish sauce. They add an incredible savory depth that takes this dish to the next level. For finishing, just have some fresh Italian parsley ready for garnish, and keep a 1/4 teaspoon of sugar nearby in case your tomatoes are on the acidic side. Before we turn on the Instant Pot, let's get everything prepped and ready to go. This way, once cooking starts, it'll be smooth and stress-free. First, handle your vegetables. Slice the onion and bell pepper into slices. They don't need to be paper thin, just even-sized so they cook uniformly. Then mince your 3 cloves of garlic. Set all of these aside on a plate or cutting board. Next, season the chicken. Lay out your 6 chicken thighs and sprinkle both sides generously with salt and black pepper. Don't be shy. Seasoning both sides is important because it builds flavor throughout the meat. Then, dredge the chicken in flour. Put a 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour on a large plate or shallow bowl. Take each seasoned chicken thigh and lightly coat it in the flour. On both sides, just a thin, even layers. You're not making fried chicken here. This light coating helps create a beautiful golden crust when you brown the chicken, and it also helps thicken the sauce later. Finally, measure out your sauce ingredients so they're ready to go when you need them. half a cup of white wine, a quarter cup of olives, 2 to 4 tablespoons of capers, 1 tablespoon each of soy sauce, and fish sauce, half a cup of chicken stock, and have your can of crushed tomatoes opened and ready. Having everything measured and within arm's reach makes the cooking process so much easier. Now the fun part. Let's cook. Just follow these 6 steps in order and you'll have an incredible Italian dinner. Step 1. Brown the chicken. Press sauté on your Instant Pot and select the sauté more setting. Wait until the display reads HOT. This takes about 8 minutes. And patience here really matters because a properly hot pot gives you that gorgeous golden sear. Add your olive oil. Swirl it around the bottom. Then place the flour-coated chicken thighs in skin side down. Let them brown for 4 minutes without moving them. Then flip and brown the other side for 2.5 minutes if all 6 thighs don't fit comfortably. Do this in 2 batches. Crowding the pot steams the chicken instead of browning it. Once browned, set the chicken aside on a plate. Step 2. Sauté the aromatics in the same pot with all those delicious brown bits. Add your sliced onion and sauté for 3 minutes until it starts to soften. Then toss in the dried oregano, dried thyme, tomato paste, bay leaves, and sliced bell pepper. Sauté for 1 more minute. Add the minced garlic last and cook just 30 seconds. Garlic burns quickly, so keep it moving. Step 3. Deglaze the pot. Pour in the half cup of white wine. Now grab a wooden spoon and scrape up all those flavorful brown bits stuck to the bottom. This is called deglazing, and it's where a ton of flavor comes from. Let the wine come to a boil and cook for about 1 minute so the alcohol evaporates. Step 4. Build the sauce and add the chicken back. Add the olives, capers, soy sauce, fish sauce, and chicken stock. Give it a quick stir. Place the browned chicken thighs back into the pot along with any juices that collected on the plate. Now pour the entire can of fire-roasted crushed tomatoes right on top. Here's the critical part. Do not stir the tomatoes in. Just layer them on top. This prevents the dreaded burn error on your Instant Pot. Step 5. Pressure cook. Close and lock the lid. Turn the venting knob to the sealing position. Set the Instant Pot to pressure. Cook on high pressure for just 4 minutes. Once the cooking cycle finishes, leave it alone and let the pressure release naturally for 10 minutes. After those 10 minutes, turn the venting knob to the venting position to release any remaining pressure. When the floating valve drops down, it's safe to open the lid. Step 6. Thicken the sauce and serve. Give everything a gentle stir. Carefully lift the chicken thighs out onto a serving plate. Switch back to sauté mode and let the sauce simmer for 3 to 6 minutes until it thickens. Up to your liking. Taste it. Add more salt and pepper if needed. And if the sauce tastes a little too acidic, stir in a 1/4 teaspoon of sugar to balance it out. Turn off the heat. Spoon that gorgeous Cacciatore sauce over the chicken and finish with a sprinkle of freshly chopped Italian parsley. Serve it up with pasta, crusty bread, or rice, and enjoy.